Hi Gemini, how are we doing today? It is me, your girl, the Kinky Witch. Gemini, we're coming through with your July 2024 career guidance. We'll be taking a look at your 10th house, your midheaven, if you have Gemini there, or sun, moon, rising, descendant. Please feel free to tune in as this may also apply. Divine Mother, Father God, angels, ancestors, and guides, I ask that you allow me to see and say all that I must. What is your guidance for Gemini in their career for the month of July? What actions, what moves, what precautions, what do you need them to see? What do you need them to know, Spirit? What do you need them to pay attention to? Alright, we're going to use the tea leaf oracles today, guys. And the oracles are the 7 energies, some tarot. Alright, goal is to keep this under 20 minutes. 20 minutes is the goal. Alright, Gemini, Divine Mother, Father God, Gemini. Okay. Gemini, the first card we have coming out for you is broken open. Broken open. Something is breaking open for you. Now this is 28. 28 breaks down to 10. 10 breaks down to 1. So it says the gift of grief being shattered as a result of loss, the potential inherent in failure. Oh, let's see. There are situations in life when you see the value of loss, grief, and a broken heart. Yet it's not the pain or loss itself that must be focused on, that we must focus our attention on. No, not even the story of what happened. The details surrounding what has brought you to your knees is as important as what results from the experience. Can you see that this situation has broken you wide open, enabling you to have an greater capacity for love, compassion, empathy, and understanding? You cannot be the same person before. The only way forward is to move through it without resistance or manipulation, without attempting to bargain with unseen forces, because none of your usual fallbacks can put you back together again. Listen, Gemini, I read 3 across, I read however, but this energy spirit is saying this is the past. This has happened to you. All right, you've been broken open, and changes have been coming in your career because you have suffered a great loss in the past in your career, right? You suffered, and instead of using that to say, oh, what was me, or oh, I took a L, I took a loss, you're like, I learned something. This is a lesson. How do I apply it? Let me see. Show me clearly, right? Gemini, you are moving into a time where you have taken everything that you've learned, everything that hurt you as far as a career. So being passed up for a promotion, being passed up for recognition, right? Being targeted, seeming to always get the heavier end of the stick. Just things that will make a regular person just like quit and walk away. That broke you open to see the greater potential that you have. It broke you open to see all that you can be, Gemini, right? The next card we have is 16, which breaks down to 7, and it says the royal you, right? Are you being crowned, Gemini? Let me see, sorry. Oh, are you being crowned, my Gemini? The royal you. The royal you. Key concepts: sovereignty, responsibility, self-confidence, self-rule, ownership of your feelings and actions, a quiet sense of empowerment, being self-aware, not allowing outside influences out of alignment with your truths. quiet sense of empowerment, being self-aware, not allowing outside influences out of alignment. All right, so not letting outside influences like misalign you, take you off your alignment. You know, Gemini, this does go hand in hand with this, right? It goes hand in hand with the broken open, because you, Spirit is saying here, you've been broken open, and you've been broken open so that truths can be revealed about the situations around you, right? This is a career reading. So what is happening at work? What is happening in your career that you weren't seeing before, but now you're seeing quite clearly? And not only are you seeing it clearly, but this is bringing you into alignment, right? You know who you are. You are your own sovereign being. You're a leader, and you're moving as a leader. You're not waiting for people to tell you what to do. You're seeing what needs to be done, and you're handling it, right? Now, with that being said, still there's no recognition. You're doing this out of your own sense of self, out of your own sense of understanding. And for some people, that's great. And for some people, that's the birds. They're like, nah, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing something for nothing, right? But you understand, Gemini, that I'm actually doing something for something. Like, yes, they may not reward me, they may not recognize me, but these are skills that I'm learning, right? These are transferable skills that I'm learning that I could take and go apply somewhere and be with people who are going to value what I have to bring. We have change coming. Number 5, body and soul. So we have 175. 175, right? Body and soul, change. Let's turn this way. It's better. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Just fix the light. Yeah, there we go. Better. 175. Body and soul. So 5. Taking care of yourself, seeing yourself as a complete package. Body is not separate from soul, centered in your sense of self, comfortable in your body, your authentic identity, physical health. Yes, right? So this is what I was seeing for you, Gemini. Gemini, July is a time where you're coming into a sense of self. You're coming into a sense of, this is who I am. This is what I love to do. This is why I do it. I understand that recognition may not be there for me. I am actually doing this for me, right? And when you come to that understanding that, oh, I'm doing this for me, not someone else, not this organization that I work for, right? Not even your employees if you're a manager. You understand that this is for your growth. You understand that the things that you're self-teaching, that you're being self-taught, the things that you have to go out there and learn on your own and put into place at your job, these are called transferable skills. So Gemini, in July, you're going to be collecting some more transferable skills. All right, let's see what else Spirit has out here for you. All right, 28, broken open. Spirit, let's clarify broken open. What do you have to tell Gemini? Why were they broken open? What was the purpose, right? What is this lesson? So the first one we have, Gemini, 9 of Cups. It says, you struggled with finding purpose and comfort after loss. The journey has been long and arduous, but you finally reached a point where you're feeling joy again. Profound happiness is in your future. Now is a great time to chase your dream, to chase any dreams you've had. Wish come true, contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, gratitude, right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water element. This is the 9 of Cups, Gemini. Okay? So Gemini, coming out, the first card to clarify, broken open. You see, that's what I was saying. Like you were broken open. There was a loss here for you. But this loss didn't break you. This loss, yes, it hurt. Yes, it was painful, but you received the lesson and you saw what it was. You're like, this is a lesson. And you took that lesson, right? And Spirit is saying, and for that, you were creating the space for the Nine of Cups to come into your life. So what is that? Promotion, right? Financial increase, financial stability, emotional stability through financial stability, right? So if you lost a job, if you were demoted, if you were moved, if you had to move company for whatever reason, right? You may have taken a step back in pay. What Spirit is saying is a step back will launch you forward, right? This step back launched you forward. So yes, you are broken open. Spirit will break you gracefully. That song all last week was my motto, and I shared it with my family. Gracefully broken, right? And the part I love is when the singer Tasha Cobbs says, Spirit will break you, but when he does so, he breaks you with grace, right? This isn't a chip, this is a break, this is a fracture. You were broken open, but yet still Spirit still had you in Spirit's palm, like the Divine Mother Father's palm, and was slowly putting the pieces back together so that you could stay in alignment. Knight of Cups, you're feeling in touch with your emotions and have no qualms with listening to your heart over your head. But be sure that you're keeping things in check, though. Be sure that you're keeping everything in check, though, because everything needs balance. A person or a message may be arriving soon, as the Knight often brings gifts of their suit. Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water sign, again, water element. Creativity, romantic, charm, imagination, beauty, knight in shining armor, following the heart, proposals, right? Like I said, promotional opportunity, new business ventures, Gemini, right? Someone could be coming to you with a proposal. Someone could be coming to you with an offer, right? Promotion, right? Transfer, like, and a promotion, this promotion could be come to you in the form of a transfer, right? Someone from a different division, a different unit, a different work area sees your work, and they're like, we need Gemini in our group, in our midst. That's an offer being given to you in your career in the month of July, and that offer is going to bring you to that Nine of Cups energy. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. You may be taking the good with the bad right now, and this is a cycle that you cannot control. Remember that no matter the outcome, the wheel always turns. Nothing lasts forever, right? So good luck. Karmic life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fate, ups and downs, unpredictable. So the wheel of fortune is turning in your life. Whatever had broken you open, it left a scar. It was a massive event. The wheel of fortune is coming to say the wheel is turning. Fortune's wheel is turning. So whatever karmic energies that you've been standing in or having to live with, right? Whether it was lack, greed, whether it was ego, over ambitious, whatever it was, you're learning, and that lesson has been learnt. So the wheel says it's time to move forward. Remember, the wheel is continuous. It turns on its time, turns on divine time, not your time. So you may think I'm ready for something, and the wheel of fortune stays put. But Spirit is saying it's coming through for a change. Now, the royal you. This is crazy what I'm looking at right here, guys. So King of Wands. The King of Wands is a natural born leader of people and very capable and confident in their abilities. The king isn't interested in creativity per se, but rather taking an idea and enlisting others to help in the actualization of it. You have a clear vision of what you want. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire element. Natural leader, visionary, entrepreneur, big picture, leader, overcoming challenges, mature, career focused, right? Royal you. Yes, you are the king in your life. You're the queen in your life. You are leading your life. You're not waiting for someone to come through and lead and tell you what to do. You're leading by example. You're leading by principle. You're watching how your managers work. And then you're following that. You're leading like that, right? The next one we have is the Queen of Wands. You're finding yourself to be self-aware and confident as you're discovering your life purpose. You know what you want and how to get it. Stay laser focused and keep that friendly, optimistic attitude. It will serve you well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire element, right? So it says courage, confidence, independence, focused, zest for life, determination, and joy. The one thing I love about the Queen of Wands, right, is she's the magic queen. And I think a lot of the times people don't realize that magic is a physical thing, right? Yes, it's being driven by spirit, but it's happening in this physical realm, in the physical world. So the tangibility of the power you're wielding, Gemini, with both the King and Queen of Wands in July is beautiful. That means you are putting yourself and or people to work. You're getting to work. Work is being done, right? Four of Wands. Returning home or being with people and places most familiar with you. You can be soul enriching. Take this time to soak up the bliss and appreciate the good things in life. This is a good time to work on recovering. This is a good time to work on renovating or redecorating your home space, right? So the Four of Wands talks about your structure. So I'm getting here that someone could be leaving your workspace, and that's going to cause a restructure and a shift in leadership, the King and Queen of Wands, right? And this is going to be something, a decision being made from on high. 5, body and soul. The Fool, right? Upright position of this card depicts a new journey where you will be filled with optimism, wonder, and courage. You may be weighing your options and risks. Body and soul, right? Take your time. You're gonna go after this opportunity that presents itself to you, but Spirit is saying take your time, right? Cross your T's, dot your I's, take all the precautions that you need, right? New beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous optimism, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity. Opportunities are being given to you. We got the Nine of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Like, this is fire on fire on fire. Love it. I thought you were ear sign Gemini. Come on now. The next card coming out to clarify body and soul is the Eight of Wands. Wow. You're busy, but this is a great thing. You're productive and making great strides. Strike while the iron is hot, removing distractions and devoting yourself entirely to an activity or an opportunity will properly opportunities will okay activity or opportunity will propel you even closer to your goal. Be mindful of where your energy needs to be placed and use it wisely. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire element. It says speed, action, movement, swift change, sudden action, manifesting quickly, results, quick questions, air travels, right? So you could be traveling in the month of July, could not be. You don't have to be, right? Also, news travels fast. So whatever opportunities coming to you, you may hear about it from someone else and not your boss, is what I'm getting here. Take care of yourself. Slow down. The Fool is saying, let me be cautious. Let me make sure this is right. The Eight of Wands is coming in like, let's go. But Spirit is saying, temper yourself. Slow down, right? Take care of yourself. Before you go ahead and jump out of one relationship into another, who are you? What do you want for yourself as far as a career, right? As far as how you're going to integrate the family and the career, right? We have the Four of Wands that talks about home, and that's coming out with the King and Queen of Wands, mom and dad, right? We have the we have the Wheel of Fortune on the board, but we don't have pentacles. So we have opportunities coming, but we don't have pentacles, right? And so the last one we have is Seven of Pentacles. It says you understand the value of hard work and investing towards long-term goals. You're not interested in quick wins. The Seven of Pentacles is telling you to look at the bigger picture. You may be frustrated. Some fine print. You may be frustrated that some things are taking too long to come to fruition. But you must remain patient. You may be frustrated that some things are taking too long to come to fruition. Your efforts will be will not go unrewarded, but you must be patient. Listen, you're doing a lot of hard work, Gemini. You've done a lot of hard work, and I'm sorry I just jumbled through that. The writing is so fine. I'm like trying to have my eyes adjust, right? But Gemini, I'm already over the 20 minutes, so let's get some clarifying cards out here. But what Spirit is saying is, hey, right, you got broken open because there are things you had to learn. So don't let the naysayers make you feel less than, Gemini. I know you won't, but you can get in your head because of that. So calm that noise down, por favor, right? But because you've been learning these lessons, because you've been taking these opportunities, Gemini, I see greatness coming to you. I see you tending to your pentacle, tending to your field, right? Tending to your crops, right? Watching them grow, watching them spud, watching them do what they need to do for you. All right. So for Tea Leaf Oracle, we have Dragon. Be aware of self-delusion. Do not lie to yourself about whatever this loss was. Don't lie to yourself about what the lesson was. Yes, it's painful to hear, but you have to say it. Because how else are you going to avoid making the same mistakes if you are running from the lesson, if you are running from the past? You can't. And I think that's what Spirit wants you to understand, Gemini, that don't delude yourself. Be honest. To thine own self be true. To thine own self be true, Gemini. The next one to come out is Goldfish. Increases in material wealth or spiritual growth. Either way, you're leveling up, right? Whether it's in physical wealth or you're gaining more spiritual connectivity. But this is coming for you in July. We have Leg, stepping into a new experience. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Releasing the old, releasing the stories we tell ourselves, right? to feel better and just be in the truth. And I feel like once we're in the truth, we're able to see, right, opportunities that are there for us in that space. We have whale, great worry over nothing. If you're worried about your finances, if you're worried about your career, if you're just worried, stop. You're good. Right? Yes, you may be on leaner times right now, is what I'm getting. But take care of you and take care of your mental health and not focus so much on the shoulda, woulda, couldas. That's a great worry over nothing, right? Leave it alone. So the next card we have is spare, heartache over what you no longer have. Now, could this be a job for you, Gemini? Could you used to have a really good job and now you no longer have that job? So that's what that lesson came in. And so you're like, okay, I dedicated too much time to that job. I dedicated too many years to that job. It's time to start looking somewhere else. Know what I'm saying? The next one we have is elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser. Okay. You, Gemini, have been on a very, 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 very long journey. You're tired. You're like, I do not have anything else to give. And Spirit's like, yes, you do. I still need you to walk off that cliff. Spirit's like, I still need you to walk off that cliff. Wishbone, a wish is granted. Period. Goldfish, a wish is granted. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Right? How are we looking at our problems? How are we assessing our problems? Can this truly work? Right? I got February as a timeline. So next year, February, you could be seeing this change. Or in February, this past February, you received that change. You received that blessing. You received that opportunity. Right, the next two cards we have are Mountain Road and Money Path. All right, so Mountain Road. You are on the road to success. A narrow road snakes around the forbidding mountains. It is full of tight corners and visual. Guys, I can't talk. That Mercury retrograde is already shutting me down. It is full of tight corners and hazardous curves, which must be navigated with the utmost care. This symbol indicates that you are on the road to success, but success is only assured if you follow the road extremely carefully at all times. You cannot wear off different directions and still expect to succeed. Yeah. You got a big opportunity coming. It may be coming in May, like I said. Money path, right? A path to money is waiting for you to find it. It's that simple. A path to money is waiting for you to find it. It says a path with money is waiting for you to find it. A curving path filled with golden coin lies hidden somewhere. It gives you no clue as to its whereabouts. It is up to you to find it. This card advises you that there is a path filled with money. You just waiting for you to discover it. Unfortunately, the path will never show itself if you must find a very successful if you must find a way to access it, or the golden coin on the path you will always, oh, you must find a way to access it, or the golden path on the golden items on the path will always elude you. Okay, guys, Mercury's kicking my butt and it's not even retrograde yet. So Spirit is saying somewhere out there your golden path is, and it ties back into the Seven of Pentacles, right? You've already planted the seed. You're already working on crafting this, right? So it's a matter of just making sure that it works for your purpose. Right? Go looking for it. Go dig it up. Knock on every door. Grab a shovel. Dig, dig, dig. Get it up. Get it out. All right, Gemini. Opportunity is abound. Opportunity is waiting for you in the month of July. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell and let me know if this resonates with you. Gemini, please leave a comment to let me know what's going on in July. Like, are you coming into terms with yourself? Are you more self-aware, self-assured, and confident, so that when your person does come across you, they see the ideal person for them? Because there is no lie right here. There's a new experience coming. It's an increase. It's money. And I'll see you in the next time. Asheo.